Hello friends, welcome back to Ouroboros Tarot. So today's mini pick a card reading is looking into the next 30 days with the person on your mind. So I have 4 piles to choose from today. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and pause this video if you need to. Take as much time as you need to find the pile that sits right with your energy as well as with your person's energy, and I will see you in a minute. Hi pile 1. So today's pick a card reading is a mini pick a card reading, which means the reading is going to be much shorter than my other readings. I also have already pulled all of the cards for this, but we are going to be looking into the next 30 days for your connection. We're going to look into how your person is going to be showing up most prominently with their energy in the next 30 days when it comes to this connection, as well as what their energy toward the connection is going to be, and just overall what you can expect. What are the most prominent things that are going to happen between the two of you within the next 30 days? So the cards that have already been flipped over represent how your person is going to be showing up most prominently. We have the Avenger, Bear, Trout, and Sea Serpent. And their energy toward the connection is the Judge and Shadows in Light. Okay, so pile 1. What I'm feeling is that within the next 30 days, your person is really going to start being more vocalizing what it is that they want in a way in which they perhaps never have in the past. And it might be because in the past they had different wants and needs than they do now. The light attribute of the Avenger is the desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And with the Judge here as well, I get the feeling that your person within the next 30 days is really going to be wanting more from this connection, more from you. Perhaps is going to be asked to be treated differently. They definitely, it feels like if they've gone about this connection in the past where they've really put themselves into a corner when it comes to what it is they claim they want, they're going to be really regretting this within the next 30 days. It seems like something is changing inside of them, and they're realizing that the only thing holding them back from what it is that they now want are the rules or the boundaries or the beliefs that they have held for so long that they themselves put into place. The energy toward the connection with the Judge and Shadows in the Light, I get the feeling that there is a balance here. They're trying to, the energy that they are going to be giving toward the connection is going to be one in which they are trying to find balance between practicing discernment, choosing what it is that they want, choosing what's right for themselves, as well as being nurturing toward you. Shadows in the Light represents finding balance between masculine and feminine energy. And this person is going to be trying to find a balance. If they've been overly excessive with the masculine energy when it comes to perhaps controlling the situation, they're now going to be keeping that masculine energy, but they're going to be trying to find a way to add a little bit of nurturance, a little bit more patience, more receptiveness to this energy as well. When it comes to what the most prominent things are between the two of you that are going to be happening, we have the Tower, the Emperor, the Hanged One, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So there's a lot happening for you guys within the next 30 days. We have 4 major arcana cards here. There are profound changes happening. The Tower is all about changes, whether we want them to happen or not. They're on their way. What I'm sensing is that your person, since your person is showing up as the Sea Serpent is all about recognizing one's own emotional needs and demanding that they're at least communicated Like, it's about advocating for yourself. And I get the sense that whatever it is that they have to say, whatever it is that they are realizing, is really going to shake things up within this connection. What they have to share, what they're realizing about themselves and what it is that they want, is causing cycles that have probably continuously played on a loop within this connection for a while to come to a close, to shatter, to stop indefinitely. With the Emperor and the King of Wands, I get the feeling that your person is going to be going after what they want in a way in which you probably have never seen them act before. This is somebody who is taking the lead, is going after what they want, is determined to get it. Yeah, this is manifesting energy, 100%, and also action-oriented energy. And you see it again here with the Hanged One and the Six of Swords. If this connection has been stagnant in some sort of way, or if you've noticed that the person you're inquiring about has really been passive, has really been kind of nonchalant, or just kind of like allowing things to kind of float on by without really putting any effort in, that's coming to a stop. This person is transitioning out of a state of impasse and is taking their seat in their throne. And it could also be you as well. This could be a mutual thing, but 100% I'm seeing this with your person the next 30 days. So I would expect some really big changes. These cards here are representative of your advice. So how to go about this connection, what to keep in mind for the upcoming month. So we have, I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. We also have wholeness. I am complete, whole, and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing on life's cake. And we have compliments. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I'll give that gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it. In which case, I can follow up by complimenting myself for such a compliment puzzle. For solving such a compliment puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. All right, Pile 1, well, this is what I'm seeing for you. Short and sweet and to the point. If this resonated, I would love to hear about how it did in the comment section down below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box of the video. Thank you so much, Pile 1, for watching, and hopefully I will have the chance to read for you in another video soon. Bye! Hello, Pile 2. So today's pick a card reading is a mini pick a card reading, which means that it's going to be much shorter than my other readings. All of the cards have been pulled already, but I do try to get the energy that is the strongest message coming through so that it's still a clear, concise reading for you. And today we are looking into what the next 30 days looks like with the person on your mind. So the cards that have already been flipped over are representative of how your person will be showing up most prominently during the next 30 days. We're also going to be looking into what their energy toward the connection will be in the next 30 days, as well as just the most prominent things that will be happening between the two of you in the next 30 days. Okay, so I'm actually going to flip these ones over as well. We have Kairos, and this is the energy that they're going to be bringing toward the connection, and we have the Rising. Okay, so for the cards representing how your person is going to be showing up, we have Oyster, Servant, UFO, and Martyr. I get the feeling that within the next 30 days, your person is really going to be giving you space. And I don't think it's because they want space. It seems like this is going to be something that you are going to be desiring and they are going to be following suit in. It's not really something that they necessarily would want. However, it seems like with Servant and Martyr here, it seems like they definitely value this connection enough to give you that space. With oyster here, it might be a time where they're really focusing on, during this space, on themselves, on their self-worth, whether or not they think that this is something that they're okay with, having distance between the two of you, whether that's physical or emotional. It seems like they probably aren't, like I said, they're not really, this isn't something that they want, and it seems like they're going to be exploring that as well in the next 30 days, exploring their own needs, not necessarily saying anything, just exploring that, deciding what it is that they want, what it is that they think they deserve, what it is that a connection would look like on their end. So that's what I'm seeing for their energy toward the connection. Kairos is all about time. The key word for Kairos is time. And the rising and the oyster are the same energies of somebody who is stepping into their power. And with the UFO here, it seems like this is something that's just being explored. There really isn't a whole lot of insight or knowledge on this person's end in the next 30 days. They're just exploring it with the space that they're giving. When it comes to what's going to be going on between the two of you, the most prominent energies are the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords reversed, the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So the first thing that pops out to me in this is the fact that we have two counterparts here. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. One of you is blocked off to this connection in the next 30 days. So this energy could be switched. If you're feeling like your partner or your person, your friend, whoever it is that you're inquiring about is feeling a little bit distant, it could be them who is more so taking space for themselves rather than what I said prior, where it's they're giving you space. However, with the Queen of Swords being reversed, I do think that for the majority of you, this is you needing space. And it's reversed. This card is showing up as a blockage because it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles. There's a blockage in this connection where the Queen of Swords person is taking a step back from this because there are other things that they need to focus on. There are other things that take priority. And whoever the King of Swords is allowing that to happen. And I think that the King of Swords person is allowing this to happen because they're, with the Page of Pentacles and then the Lovers here, it seems to me like relationships or connections might be something that are a little bit fresh to them, or something that they haven't really mastered, and they really want to do right by the Queen of Swords. They really want to practice being a good partner, developing the skills it would take to be a good partner, to be a good lover. And so they're willing to put forth the effort, even if it isn't necessarily what they want, because it takes two people to be in a connection. And it seems like this King of Swords is trying to view this connection in the next 30 days as what it is rather than what they wish it would be. And in doing so, it creates an environment in which everybody has the freedom to grow, to expand, to work on the things they need to work on without the added pressure of living up to something that simply isn't there quite yet. So that's what I'm seeing for that. I also have, I guess I have two advice cards for you guys. So this is advice for, the next 30 days essentially. And we have honesty. This heralds a wonderful time of rooting yourself in complete and total honesty. It might seem scary to tell the truth all the time with everyone about everything, but when you practice radical honesty, you can stop hiding and start relaxing. The best part is, honesty from you inspires honesty from others. What results is a root and toot and trust parade, and everyone's invited, except the bagpipe players, but they'll show up anyway. So honesty is important, and we have curiosity. Meeting new people, I remember what a treasure trove of opinions, interests, and stories they are. But these treasures will only be unlocked if I embrace my curiosity. So I'll be curious and you be interesting. Deal? All right, pile 2. Well, this is what I'm seeing for you guys today. If this resonated, I would love to hear about how it did in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll have the chance to read for you in another video soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. So today's pick a card reading is a mini pick a card reading, which means it's going to be a shorter reading than what I normally do. However, at the same time, part of that is because I've already shuffled all the cards, pulled all of the cards, and I do still try to find the strongest energies, understand the strongest energies, and still give you a clear and concise message. So today's mini pick a card reading is looking into the next 30 days with the person on your mind, the next 30 days in this connection. The 3 cards on top represent how your person is going to be showing up most prominently within the next 30 days. These 2 cards here are going to represent what your person's energy toward the connection is. I've also pulled a tarot to represent what's the most prominent things that are going to be going on between the 2 of you in the next 30 days. And for that, we have Strength, the Empress, the Hanged One, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. And I've also pulled advice, but we'll do that at the very end. Okay, so let's start off with how your person is going to be showing up. We have the Hermit, the Hyena, and the Tortoise. This is all very reserved energy. I find the Hermit, so based on the fact that we have the Tortoise and the Hyena, I feel as though this Hermit is an energy of somebody who is withdrawing from connecting or from their own selves out of like self-preservation. And I say that because the hyena is a creature that uses wit and humor and sarcasm to get their point across and really doesn't look deep within to ask themselves the deeper questions of what their unfulfilled dreams are or what they would actually really benefit from, what they want, what their resentments are. It's a very closed off kind of energy. And of course, hyenas are very fun. There's a lot of laughter and a lot of really good conversations, but it's surface level for the most part, unless this hyena is evolving. And with the tortoise here as well, the tortoise is a very slow moving energy. And of course, tortoises have shells, which is further confirming this feeling that there's like a reservedness about them in the next 30 days. And I think what's going on, based on what I'm seeing here with the storm and the light, their energy toward the connection is really a battle within themselves about what it is that they want, what it is that their truth is, how they want to go about saying it. They really seem to be in the next 30 days struggling a lot with how they're feeling, whether that's positive or negative. I think that will be up to you to decide based on your own intuition. But there seems to be a battle within themselves, and they're bringing that energy into the connection. It's going to be spilling over into this connection because I think a lot of what it is that they're feeling has to do with interacting with you. At least the things that they find worth expressing or exploring are having to do with you. When it comes to the most prominent things happening in this connection in the next 30 days, I'm seeing a really strong and courageous attempt, probably on both sides, to reach a happy ending of some kind, reach a conclusion in which both parties are satisfied. There's definitely work that's being done. This isn't something where this person is completely running away and you're chasing. It seems like there's going to be some discussions. There's going to be some work that's put in on both ends. And it's not going to be easy. It doesn't seem like it's going to be easy, especially with the Empress and the 5 of Wands here. It seems like there's going to be some conflict. But at the end of the day, I do see that this is going to be kind of resolved with the Hanged One and the Queen of Pentacles. It seems like there is going to be a conclusion of some kind that both of you are going to come to, in which you both feel as though it's the right decision, it's the right chapter to leave it at for the moment, even if you have to like take a step back and walk away for a little bit. There is an element here of like figuring things out and coming up with a practical way in order to solve whatever is going on. let's look at advice. Your advice is, I'm a catch. I'm a total catch, and I know all the reasons why. I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. All right, pile 3, well, that's what I'm seeing for you. If this resonated, I would love to hear about how it did in the comment section down below. Thank you so much, pile 3, for giving me the chance to read for you, and I hope that I'll have the chance to read for you in another video soon. Bye! Hi, pile 4. So today's pick a card reading is a mini pick a card reading, which means it's going to be much shorter than my other readings, partly because I've already pulled all of the cards, and partly because I'm only looking at the strongest energies that are coming through. And for today's reading, we are looking into what the next 30 days look like with the person that's on your mind. These cards on the top, the 3 cards on the top, are going to represent how your person is going to be showing up in this connection. The cards on the bottom right here are going to be indicative of what their energy toward the connection is. These tarot here are going to represent what the most prominent things going on between the two of you during this month are going to be. And of course, we have some advice for you. So we have the 8 of Wands, the Star, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So pile 4, I would say that for the majority of you, the person that you're inquiring about is like a no contact situation. And if it's not entirely no contact, like there's distance between the two of you, there's definitely something here in which there's a separation of some kind. So if that's not what's going on, this might not be your pile. There might not be a message here for you today in any of the readings, and that's okay. But I just wanted to put that out there before we start, because it seems to me like this is a no contact situation, and let's just get into it. So the energy that your person is going to be showing up in this next 30 days is the Samaritan, the Boar, and the Fox. This person is intending on coming back and is intending on showing up as a partner, an ideal partner, somebody who is loyal, who puts this connection first, somebody who's willing to go above and beyond and be there for you. They really want to show you what they've been working on. Their energy toward the connection furthers this idea, confirms this idea that they are returning. The orphan is obviously representative of somebody who has been abandoned, but when in its like balanced state, the orphan energy is somebody who has deep acceptance and deep love for themselves and for others around them. And the pilgrim is all about wandering, searching, and it seems to me like where they are headed is back toward you. The 8 of Wands represents contact. So now we're going to get into what's going to be happening between the two of you in the next 30 days. It seems like there's going to be communication of some kind in which fears, anxieties, worries are going to be expressed. There's going to be a reunion of some kind with the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. It seems like this is going to be it's going to feel fated. It's going to feel like a whirlwind romance. And with the Star and the 9 of Cups, it's something that somewhat of a wish fulfillment for a lot of you. If this isn't something that you're wanting, what this is telling me is that you are going to be leaving this person longing and wishing and feeling very, very desperate for another chance, which they may not ever get if that's what your intention is. And then let's go ahead and look into your advice. We have resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself, I cherish myself, and I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel very much of myself. Feel like very much of myself. All right, pile 4, well, that's what I'm seeing for you today. This one was short, sweet, and to the point, and if it resonated, I would love to hear about how it did. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to read for you, pile 4, and I hope that I'll have the chance to read for you in another video soon. Bye!